Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Teacher Fayyazuddin Ahmed here. A very good morning to all of you. Hope you are doing fine. Today we are going to discuss the exercises in the pages 189 and 190 of your science reading and writing workbook. We completed this lesson describing matter from chapter 9. This is the lesson number 1. We completed the comprehension part and we have discussed the exercises in page number 188 and 190. 188 and 187. Today we are going to start the page number 189. Can you please open the page number 189 of your science reading and writing workbook? We have some options at the top in the box. You need to choose the answers from this box for the questions following. The options are buoyancy, gas, liquid, mass, matter, property, solid, volume. These are the options. Number 1. A canoe floats because of buoyancy. We studied about this buoyancy in our earlier sessions also. The amount of upward force exerted by the liquid or water on an object. This amount of force, if it is more than the weight of the object, then the object floats. So mostly the wood, we have seen because of the buoyancy, the wood floats on the water. Canoe is also made of wood. A canoe floats because of buoyancy. Next, a large rock has more volume than a small rock. Volume is the amount of space occupied by the particles in a matter. So if the rock is large, then it definitely has more space for the particles. Then a large rock has more volume than a small rock. Answer is volume. Next, because a table has mass and takes up space, it contains matter. The answer is matter. We know that matter, it contains mass and also it occupies space. Matter contains mass and occupies space. So because a table has mass and takes up space, it contains matter. Next, something is a liquid if it has a definite volume but takes the shape of its container. We have studied this also, that liquids, they have definite volume. Liquids have definite volume, but they do not have a definite shape. They take the shape of the containers. They take the shape of the container in which they are present. So something is a liquid if it has a definite volume but takes the shape of its container. The answer is liquid. Next, color is one property of an object. Yes, we have discussed the various properties of matter. The color is one of them. The other properties are size of the particles and the texture and also the shapes. We have discussed the other properties like unseen properties like magnetism and solubility. So here color is one property of an object. The answer is property. Next, if copper is moved from a jar to a dish, it keeps the same shape and volume because copper is a solid. The answer is solid. We have learned that solid has a definite shape and definite volume. The shape and volume of a solid is always constant. If copper is moved from a jar to a dish, it keeps the same shape and volume because copper is a solid. The answer is solid. Next, the amount of matter in a basketball is the mass of the ball. We have seen the definition of mass. The mass is the amount of matter. The amount of matter is called as mass. So the amount of matter in a basketball is the mass of the ball. Is the mass of the basketball. The answer is mass. Next, oxygen in a car tire takes the shape and volume of the tire because oxygen is a gas. The gas also does not have a definite volume and also definite shape. So gas does not have a definite shape and definite volume. Gas has the ability to spread out in in a container or wherever it is. So the particles of the gas, they are always freely moving. So that's why they do not have a definite shape. They take the shape of the container, and also volume. They do not have a definite volume. They The particles of the gas always try to fill in the container. If even if the container is small, they'll just adjust there, and even if the container is of a bigger capacity, larger capacity, the particles try to fill in the container. So gas does not have a fixed shape or a fixed volume. So the answer here is gas. So oxygen in a car tire takes the shape and volume of the tire because oxygen is a gas. Answer is gas. Next, page number 190. Here also we have the options given at the top: buoyancy, gas, liquid, mass, properties, solid, volume. These are the options given here. We need to choose the answers from these options and fill in the blanks. We'll start with the fill in the blanks here now. Matter can exist as three different states. If matter completely fills and takes the shape of its container, it is a gas. We discussed this part just now. The particles of a matter com completely fill in the container if it is a gas. So if the matter is a gas, the particles of the gas, they try to fill the container completely. So the answer is gas here. If matter always has the same shape and volume, even in different shaped containers, it is a solid. Just now we discussed in the previous page, solids have definite volume and definite shape. They do not change the shapes or volumes even if they are transferred to other containers. If matter always has the same shape and volume, even in different shaped containers, it is a solid. Answer is solid. If a liquid is poured from a long glass to a wide jar, it takes the shape of the jar but keeps the same volume. Yes, this also we discussed in the earlier sessions that liquids, they do not have a fixed shape, they take the shape of the container. Earlier it was in a long glass, so it was taking the shape of the long glass, and now it's poured into a wide jar. Now it takes the shape of the jar, but the volume of the liquid is definite fixed. The volume of the liquid is fixed, unlike gas. The volume of the gas is not definite, it's not fixed, but the volume of the liquid is fixed. The answer is liquid. If a liquid is poured from a long glass to a wide jar, it takes the shape of the jar but keeps the same volume. So answer is liquid. Next. Matter has characteristics called properties. Yes, properties are nothing but characteristics. So matter has characteristics called properties. One property is mass, which describes the amount of matter something has. The this is the answer is mass, because the mass is the amount of matter something has. The amount of matter is mass, so the answer here is mass. One property is mass, which describes the amount of matter something has. Next, and another property is volume, which describes how much space something takes up. Volume is the amount of space taken up by something. Volume is the amount of space taken. So here the answer is volume. Another property is volume, which describes how much space something takes up. Volume. Answer is volume. Next, matter has the property of buoyancy, which allows some objects to float on a liquid. Matter has the property of buoyancy. The answer is buoyancy, which allows some objects to float on a liquid. We studied about this buoyancy in our earlier sessions. When the upward force, the force exerted by the liquid on an object in an upward direction, if this force is more than the weight of an object, then the object, it will float on the liquid. That if it's if it's moving in sea or river or ocean, then it is the force exerted by the water. So when the force exerted by the water on an object is more than the weight of the object, then the object floats. So here, this is called the buoyancy. The upward force is nothing but the buoyancy. Because of this buoyancy, the objects float on liquid. So answer is buoyancy. Hope you understood all these points of today's topic and also from our previous topics. And also you understood the lesson well. We have discussed the lesson very extensively in our earlier sessions. And I'll get back to you with a brief review of this topic, and also we'll discuss some questions and answers for your classwork copy notes. And inshallah, I'll get back to you in my next session with all this stuff. Until then, have a nice time. You have a homework here, please. Complete the workbook, pages 189, 190. Complete the pages 189, 190. Hope you have completed the page number 187 and 88, 188 also. So today you complete the page number 189 and 190 of your science workbook. Thank you. Have a nice time.